Arman lived in a quiet village where the wind moved softly through the fields, yet inside him there was always noise. He was 21, kind, sincere, and hard-working, but painfully sensitive. A single careless sentence could ruin his entire mood. People respected him, but they also said something that stung every time: Arman takes everything to heart. He wanted to change, but he didn't know how. If you've ever felt this way too, hit the like button so this story reaches someone who needs it today. One exhausting afternoon, after a long day on the farm, Arman stepped inside the house covered in sweat. His uncle looked at him and laughed loudly. "Arman, you're too sensitive. At this rate, you'll never achieve anything big." Everyone laughed. Arman didn't. His heart tightened, his eyes burned, and his mind screamed questions he couldn't say aloud. Why do their words hurt so much? Why can't he stay calm? Why does he react before he even thinks? Without replying, he walked out quickly, hiding the tears that escaped him. He walked until he reached the peaceful home of Baba Rehman, a man whose calmness felt like shade in burning heat. Arman sat down, voice trembling. "Baba, why do small things hurt me? Why can't I stay calm? Why do I get triggered so easily?" Baba listened silently and then stood up without a word. "Come with me, Arman." As Arman followed him, he wondered, and you can answer this too, what hurts you the most? Harsh words, disrespect, or being misunderstood? Tell me in the comments. You'll understand yourself better. Inside the small kitchen, Baba placed a clay pot on the stove and filled it with water. Then he placed 3 simple things on the table: a sponge, a piece of coal, and a crystal of salt. Arman frowned, confused. When the water began to boil, Baba dropped all 3 items into the bubbling pot. "Each of these faces the same heat," he said. "Just like humans face the same emotional pressure. But watch how they respond." After a few minutes, Baba asked him to take the sponge out. It was swollen, heavy, dripping everywhere. "Some people absorb every insult," Baba said, "and drown in emotions that aren't theirs." Arman lifted the coal, now harder, darker, easier to break. "And some," Baba continued, "become hard and cold inside, thinking it's strength. But it's not." When Arman stirred the water, the salt had disappeared, yet it had changed the flavor entirely. Baba smiled softly. "But a few. They do not fight the heat. They transform it." Baba placed a gentle hand on Arman's shoulder. "Triggers are like heat, they will never disappear. You cannot control others. But you can control what you become inside the heat." Arman whispered, "So being calm doesn't mean I stop feeling?" "No, my son," Baba said. "Calmness means you choose what part of you responds, your pain or your wisdom. Be like the salt. Don't absorb the insult. Don't harden because of it. Transform the moment." And if you want more stories that teach you how to stay calm and unshakable, hit subscribe right now. Join the people choosing transformation over reaction. In the following weeks, Arman made one small but life-changing decision. He paused. Whenever someone tried to hurt him, he asked himself, "Am I a sponge, am I coal, or am I salt today?" And instead of reacting instantly, he breathed, observed, and responded. Slowly, he became calmer, steadier, and almost impossible to disturb. One day, when his uncle mocked him again, Arman simply smiled and said, "Your words reflect you, not me." His uncle fell silent. The moment had transformed, just like the salt transformed the water. Later, when Arman returned to Baba, he bowed gratefully. "You taught me how to protect my peace." Baba smiled. "The world will always test you. But the one who chooses calmness becomes undefeatable." If Arman's journey inspired you, remember this moment, save this video, share it with someone you care about, and stay connected for more stories that change the way you think, feel, and live.